some WNBA action on 2K Sports.
We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against...
Well, we know Aces fans are some of the most passionate in the league. Vegas is a tough place to play.
Oh, when we were just walking into this arena, we could sense the intensity in here. The fans, the players, everybody bringing a little extra to this one.
And so for the Fever, this was not an opponent they enjoyed facing last season, as they lost all 4 matchups against Las Vegas.
Here we go. So Las Vegas will get the first possession. Gray outside, Smith up top.
All sorts of time. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, taking a look at these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a lot of three-point shooting.
Yeah, both of these teams love to let it fly. Whichever team hits more threes is probably going to be the winner.
That's how most basketball games are now these days, Brian, and that could be the case. Whoever hits more threes wins the game. For me, I cannot wait to watch this shooter.
And it's Gray missing.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making a weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Smith. And stolen by Boston. Clark. Now Queen. Covered by Smith. Jackie Young drives in.
Soft touch off the glass.
With lightning quickness and a great handle, Young can drive at will. And you really can't double her because she's so good at passing the ball.
Pass to Queen. That shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Back to Gray.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Using a soft touch and a purposeful offensive approach, Gray's able to finish around the basket in a variety of ways.
Queen with the ball. Leslie Smith grabs the miss. Pass to Young. Gray. Here's Smith. Queen covering. Smith, no good.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well be. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
And here's Cole. Caitlin Clark with the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
Las Vegas trailing. Gray outside. Back to Young. Screen by Smith. Lets the three fly. And that's good. Jackie Young for three.
Right back at you. They immediately get their 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Young with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
In transition, Young has fantastic finishing ability. A nose for the bucket. Looks to run.
A bona fide all-star. Talk about Jackie Young and her game.
Well, she's got great size for a guard and can bully smaller players with her strength. But then you got to also factor in the skill side of things. Young has finished top 3 in three-point shooting a couple times.
Down low. Smith. The Fever pull it in.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Ball's knocked loose. Clark. Queen. No good from outside. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Smith. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to a strike for 2. That one on Queen.
Tough story of her career. Lots of room for the Deuces to grow.
First free throw is good. Hey, when you think about the best rebounders in the game, Melissa Smith has to be in the conversation.
Well, statistically, she's been a top rebounder in the league. Smith is 6'4", does a nice job boxing out, getting physical in the paint.
Back to Mitchell. Queen with the screen. Pass to Boston.
Well, the
saw this with Boston even back in college. He does a great job of drawing fouls.
First team foul. At the line for the away team.
The first one falls.
Boston.
Monumental move in the WNBA. Jewel Lloyd joining the Deuces.
Well, Las Vegas moving Kelsey Plum to LA in a 3-team deal, netting Lloyd. What a huge move for an organization that isn't scared to swing for the fences. I love going after a star like Jewel Lloyd.
A three from Melissa Smith. It's held in by Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Mitchell outside. Queen. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
To the middle. Here's Wilson. Her first attempt of the game finds the target.
Please, please don't take your eyes off her, because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Queen. Shot is good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, and this comes from inside the paint.
Ray in the post. She's covered by Clark. Ray, no good.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Queen with the screen. And she fakes in the layup.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball.
Here's Wilson. Aaliyah Boston with the block.
Known for being a tremendous defender, Boston takes pride in wiping shots away.
Here's Las Vegas. It's a 5-point game. Smith. She's covered by Clark. To the paint. Here's Wilson. That's tipped. They're moving it up. Pass to Mitchell. And she uses the glass on the layup.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Ray outside. Here's Young. And she drops in there off the glass.
That's her 4th straight make right off the bat. She's setting a pretty high standard for herself.
It's the type of start you hope for, no question.
Here's Mitchell. Second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Shot is good.
Clark.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
You know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense, and they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Back to Young. Wilson sets a screen. Young drives in. Aaliyah Boston with the block. Pass to Queen. Hines Allen. Mitchell outside. Inside. It's stolen by Jackie Young. From past the arc. Aiden Clark with the board. The Fever with the lead. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Aces. Ray up top. She's covered by Mitchell. Back to Evans. Pass to Wilson. Smith. Kicks it out to Wilson. Fires for 3. Hines Allen pulls it in.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Shot's good by Smith.
Nice move by Melissa Smith inside, getting herself the high percentage look.
And here's Indiana. They lead by 7. Queen with the screen. To the inside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
And 10 of their last 12 points now have come off an assist.
And he's moving the ball well, getting everybody involved.
Pass to Young. Out to Gray. Looks up a three. They get it again. Here's Wilson. Can't connect from short range. Now here's Clark. Takes the three. And it would have counted had it fallen. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Fever ahead. They're up by 9. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. Well,
Substitutions in the court.
so it's Indiana now. Queen with the screen. Inside. Field goal number 9. She's 9 for 12 with that basket.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Smith outside. Jackie Young draws the double. And here's Asia Wilson outside.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
To the paint. Here's Queen. Up and in. That's her 10th make in the contest. And she's only taken 13 shots to get there. Now here's Young. Tight defense on her. Pass to Lloyd. Wilson. Queen covering. Back to Lloyd. 6 on the shot clock. And Queen pulls it down.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Now Boston. Wilson with the steal. Down low. Smith. Second shot opportunity. And Wilson finishes it off.
Look, it's no secret that rebounding is all about effort. And that's something Wilson is never lacking.
Pass to Queen. 13 feet out. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Outside Lloyd. Smith. Outside off the mark.
Not her best performance scoring the ball thus far.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shoots it. Shot's good by Clark.
She's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game has progressed.
Here's Young. To Lloyd. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. And the first half now in the books. The Fever on top. They lead by 13. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Second half, first half wasn't even close, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I think it'll be important to see if they can stop her down in the second half, because so far they have not had any answer for her when she's down on the block.
Yeah, maybe mixing up her looks, bumping her out, front her, double down, just do something to throw her off her rhythm.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. Clark can't hit.
You know, sometimes just because she's just faking from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she could work for a better shot than that.
Outside Lloyd. Shot clock at 5. And a 3 off target. Queen, covered by Smith. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Hole. Here's Boston. Clark left side. To the middle. Tipped. Lloyd with it. Now Mitchell defending. And here's Young. Now Gray. Stolen by Clark. Green. Covered by Smith. Pass to Clark. To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Gray outside. Now Wilson. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there. Clark penetrating. Pass to Queen. Back to Clark. Inside. Here's Queen. Clock at 6. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Aces.
And some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Smith inside. Queen covering. And that one good.
A pretty savvy passer. Lloyd knows how to spot those open opportunities.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Queen. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
Now here's Lloyd. She's covered by Mitchell. Lloyd, no good.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Here's Hole. Guarded by Young. Hole with the bucket.
Pretty points from Hull. She leaves it all out on the floor.
This Aces squad struggling. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Wilson outside. Back to Young. Gray outside. Pass to Smith. Wilson. Off the mark there with the 3.
A lot of cranks by them early in the second here so far. Only 1 make on 5 tries.
Queen with the screen. Hayden Clark outside. He's the long-range jumper.
3.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And Wilson gets it to go.
You play better than Wilson inside, has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
And not only has Asia Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's added that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with Asia Wilson is, what can she do?
Kicks it out to Boston. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Yep, that one goes.
Kelsey Mitchell.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
And here are the Aces now. They trail by 18. Pass to Wilson. Young. Over Hole. Young's shot is off. Clark outside. Hole. Clark outside. Now here's Mitchell. Misses the 3. Pass to Gray. Now here's Wilson. Queen covering. Here's Young. to Wilson. From outside the arc.
Offensive board.
Young shot's good.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
To the paint. Here's Queen. And the layup's good off the glass.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
Here's Young. And off the glass and in.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Caitlin Clark with the three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously,
Timeout,
the defensive
timeout.
lack
Las Vegas
there.
calls timeout.
She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
And the Aces call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Wilson right side. And foul called on Caitlin Clark.
First person
That's her
foul.
first foul.
Team foul.
Gray outside. Outside Young. Good. And Chelsea Gray picks up the assist.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
Mitchell outside. Queen with the screen. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two squads.
Yeah, they're really attacking the middle offensively. It's been quite the contrast. Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy too.
Pass to Queen. Faked in off the glass.
Assist
They've
goes
been
to
very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
You kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
And here's Wilson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Now here's Clark. Gray defending. Shot by Clark, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Oh, and it's blocked by Boston. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will receive possession. Both teams. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Queen with the screen. The three is up. And that one's good. It's Caitlin Clark.
3 points.
She's really getting it going right now. We know that she got one earlier, but she has a 3 in this half.
Left side, Lloyd. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's just an agile play from Lloyd in the paint, navigating the traffic and finding her shot.
Queen with the screen. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front, and it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this. That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
And here's Queen. Down low. And it's stolen by Melissa Smith. Gray outside. Wilson. No good with the layup. Now Hull. Clark. Gray defending. Shot by Clark. No good. Here's Gray. Inside. Here's Wilson. Nails the baby hook.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
And stolen by Asia Wilson. Fast break, Las Vegas. There's the block. Outside, Hines Allen. Pass to Queen. Back to Hines Allen. Now here is Queen. And here's Clark. Gray defending.
Battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there. The draft takes place right before the regular season. It's fun to see these players get right into their pro careers.
Unlike the NBA, we get to see the collegiate stars that were born in March join the WNBA while they're still hot. It's a chance to see college stars immediately after a big run.
I love it. You have a great March, as you said, and you go right into the WNBA season. You get drafted right after that national semifinal and final. It's awesome. And it's also a giant test, though, for rookies. I mean, they're playing that college season, an extra set of 40-plus pro games, which we know are so much more taxing than a college game. I mean, it's a big-time challenge.
So both teams changing it up here. Indiana in total control. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Clark. Kicks the three. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Smith outside. Young. Lloyd with the three. Knocks it down with a three-ball.
Her first three of the half, second of the game. She heat up.
Now here's Clark. She's tightly guarded. Queen, shot is good.
Well, they built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just getting everything in sight.
Outside Lloyd. Wilson. No good on the triple. Now here's Clark. Queen up top. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. It's good from long range.
And Mitchell's ability to space the floor is so valuable to this offense.
Smith outside.
Last year, the WNBA felt the Caitlin Clark effect. I think we all did. But how would you two describe it?
Incredible. In games involving Clark, selling out NBA arenas easily. Games being moved to accommodate more fans. And there was just constant talk all around about the W.
Yeah, so exciting to be a part of this league. Clark brought in many new fans and re-energized the current fans. Just like she did in college, Caitlin is making a huge impact on basketball.
Is it just me, or does it feel like she's gotten every rebound in this game?
No, it's not just you. And look, a 20-plus rebounding game just isn't something we get to see very often.
We just sit back and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
They get the rebound. Here's Queen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Crash the boards with purpose right there. Some hard-earned second-chance points.
Pass to Lloyd. Wilson the screen. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Here's Lloyd. Will it go? Good on the three-point shot.
I love when Lloyd takes these quick shots because she doesn't give the defense any time to react.
Clark right side. Here's Queen. And it's hold in by Melissa Smith. Pass to Lloyd. Now Wilson. She's got the Boston.
Indiana.
And so she
She earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and she'll
Second
shoot.
team foul.
It's on Aaliyah Boston.
Drawing foul. It's an underrated skill for Wilson. She's great at shooting foul shots, but she can also get the other team into foul trouble.
Well, after winning her third MVP in 2024, no one has won that award more than A'ja Wilson.
Yeah, picking up number 3 at just 28 years old. Wilson on a trajectory we have never seen. A 4th MVP would set a new league record.
Here's Queen. Rebound by the Aces.
It's stolen by Queen. Good on the shot. And so it's the Fever taking care of business
That's the
in this
end of
one.
the game.
And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. They never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Your team needed a big performance from you on both sides of the ball against Chelsea Gray, arguably the most complete point guard to ever play the game. How were you able to get it done?
I matched up against Chelsea earlier in the season, and she ate my lunch. And so this time around, I was determined to not let that happen again.
Nice. What do you do differently on the defensive end, and are you more comfortable now facing some of the top players in the league at this point in the season?
Well, the only way you can stop Chelsea from scoring is if she doesn't play. So I wanted to make it as difficult for her as possible to get up her shots. I think earlier in the season, I was second guessing myself a lot, and I've learned to trust my instincts a lot better.